Uh, Hi, dear students. Myself, Kiran Nandi, welcomes you for today's video class that is on digital switching system. That is, we are going to see about a call module. So, let us begin with the call module. What is a call module? The concept of call module is an important stage in a design of the telephony system. Means the call model plays a very important role in designing of a telephone system. Basically, a call module describes about a hardware and a software actions that are necessary for connecting and disconnecting a call. So in the next slide, we shall see the basic model of call. Here we can see the two types. This is a basic call model wherein we can have two different types here, that is, or we can also call it as two different situations, that is connect and disconnect. So in connect part we can see that these are the various activity which are going to be performed, that is scanning of a line, detect off hook, test line, translate line, connect dial tone, receive digits, access network map, order network connectivity, hunt network path, establish talk path, ring call party, detect answer busy, update network map, start answering a timing. On the other side we can see that it is a scan line, detect off hook condition, test line, order path tier, then update network map, starting answering time, AMA time. So these are the different sections here, or the two actions which are performed whenever a call needs to be connected with two different subscribers. So in a scan line we see that the continuously there are a test tones will be sent, okay, or a busy tones will be sent in order to detect that whether a subscriber on the other side is busy, that is to detect whether the subscriber is off hook or on hook. So to do this we are sending a test line and we translate the line. Then once we detect that the subscriber on the other side is off hook, then it is we are going to dial it tones, then by receiving a digits, then we can able to connect the other subscriber by having a proper network path connection and establishing a talk path. So once we see that the line is free from subscriber A and subscriber B, then we see that a ringing current will be sent to a subscriber B. Suppose if subscriber A is calling. So this is how once the ringing current is received at the receiver side on the subscriber B, then a subscriber B will come to know like, okay, someone is calling. So this is what happens. Then subscriber B will start answering. Now the moment he receives the call, our answering or a billing starts with subscriber A. So this is how what happens in a connect line. So we shall see again in detail how it works in the next slide. Now again on the other side we see that the disconnect line. So disconnect line, much no functions are involved here, only it is nothing but it scans the line like whether A and B are in connected with each other. If they are connected, then the call will be on condition. Then if the subscriber on the B side wants to disconnect the line, he can disconnect, he can off the hook, then he can make the line to get disconnected by tearing the path down. So like this we are going to connect and disconnect the call between two different subscribers, that is subscriber A and subscriber B. So in this call module we are going to see about the connect sequence here. Okay, so what is this connect sequence? So in the connect sequence is one of the function which or the activity which is performed when subscriber A wants to call to the subscriber B. Here it consists of a software routines that scan the line and detect the request for origination, and it also helps in informing the line scanning program that the line is now off hook. Now remember, off hook means what? The receiver is down. On the other side the receiver is down, so that a subscriber A can connect to a subscriber B, and a request, then we process for the request of a dial tone. Now once we start processing the request for the dial tone, the off hook detection program passes and control to the test line programs. Now here in the test line programs, it performs a test for the presence of false ground or a high voltage and a line cross. So here it is going to check the line whether the line is busy, whether the line is free to connect from subscriber A to subscriber B. On performing these three tasks, that is testing the line program and sending of a dial tone, is returned to a subscriber, signaling the subscriber to start dialing. Now once these three activities are performed here, all these three activities will then return a signal to the subscriber like, now you can dial the number. Now once the subscriber A receives this performs this three tasks, then he starts dialing the number. Remember, all these actions are to be performed within 3 seconds. If the switch takes more than 3 seconds to provide a dial tone due to a heavy traffic or a hardware or a software problem, then it is called as slowdown. So once these three tasks are performed, then a subscriber A on the other side can easily able to connect to the subscriber B on the other side. Now here the next step here is once the dialing starts, then the dial tone is removed and a digital receiver is attached to the line equipment to receive the dialed digit. Now at this moment on the other subscriber B side, he starts receiving the dial digits. On receiving the correct digits of on receiving the correct digits by a digital receiver, the switching fabric now maps and consults with which tracks the status of all the calls and available path through the line switching fabric. So here it checks the available path now. Once the digits are received by a line equipment, then it assumes like the path is being established from a subscriber A and a subscriber B. Now then we start with a ringing current. Now at this moment the ringing currents are supplied for subscriber B at the other side. Now once he receives this ringing current, it makes a sense like the subscriber A has connected with subscriber B. Network connectivity command is one of the issue to establish a path through which the switching fabric occurs. Now after completion of all this path and task connectivity activities, the ringing service circuit is connected to call the party and the ringing is initiated. Now the subscriber on the other side will start receiving the call and he starts speaking. The moment he receives the call, subscriber A gets connected with a subscriber B and now he can able to talk with subscriber B. When the called party answers the call, that is received the call, the switching network is mapped and is updated, and the automatically message counting timing starts the billing, and he receives the bill the moment he off hooks the cradle. Okay, so this is what happens during the connect sequence. So once the connect sequence happens, that the billing is nothing but again it simply provides a bill information, like what is the cost call rate, or what is the cost of the call cost, what is the duration amount the call took place. So, this is on the other side of the call module. The other part of this call module, that is the other section of this call module, is nothing but a disconnect sequence. Here the lines are constantly scanned for connect and disconnect. If any disconnect or on hook is detected, the line is again tested for hazards and digital switching network command is generated to tear down the calls. So, this means that if any on hook condition is detected, like suppose a subscriber A is calling to a subscriber B and B is speaking to someone else. Now, at that moment the condition at the subscriber B side will be on hook condition, that is he is busy with some other call. Now, in such case, in such scenario, subscriber A will be continuously sending a test signals, okay, to check the hazard condition and a digital switch network commands also, so that it can tear down the call. So, tearing down the call is nothing but again just making a connectivity possible, so that A can connect to a B. So, in case this is only possible if the subscriber is in out of coverage area or in any mountain areas. In such conditions, this test signals will try to tear down the condition call. But on the other side, if the subscriber B is speaking with someone else, no doubt whatever may be the situation, the subscriber A here will be sending continuous signals. Okay. So, once he receives the signal of off hook condition, then again this call will get connected. Upon disconnection of call, the switching network map is updated and the billing timer is stopped. Now, once the call is disconnected, then what happens? The switching network is mapped up and the bill is updated and the timer is stopped. So, this is what happens in case of disconnect sequence. So, these are the two types of activities which are performed in a call modules during connectivity of a call, that is connect and disconnect. In the next video, we shall see about software linkages during a call. Thank you.